We rocking with Erwin Thai. And mm, I got General Thai chicken. And I got some mala string beans. Now, as much as sorry, as much as I like Thai food, I can say that uh, this in particular was very overpriced. Very, very, very overpriced. And I also can say that it's definitely not good as Thai paradise. I'm not trying to talk bad on Thai places because I love them. Good people, kind. But when it comes down to the flavor, I think in Columbus, Ohio, Thai paradise is just light years ahead of all of the other Thai places I've been to. So, if I had to rate all these places, I think by far Thai paradise in Pinkerton is like 100 times better than all of the rest of the Thai places that I've tried to be generous enough to go to and support. But like when they say fresh vegetables, I can tell you right now that Thai paradise vegetables is very crispy and they're not like wilted. I don't know how they do it. I don't know if they steam them or not. But these mala string beans in this bowl is kind of like wilted. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if they was fresh green beans, mala string beans, or what. But I can say when I go to Thai paradise, my mala string beans, they come out, round and crunchy, like fresh vegetables. Another thing is this place called Erwin Thai that I went to is Thai mixed with Vietnamese. So I don't know if that plays a factor into the differences of how the food is. I don't know. That don't have nothing to do with me. I just stream. Either people come in or not. That's not my responsibility to get people to push the button or not. You know what I'm saying? I just do my own thing. I think one of the biggest things that we have to do as human beings is stop expecting validation from the outside world. Just be ourselves. Get on here, stream, be authentic. I feel like when people try to entertain people on their lives, I feel like you end up draining your own soul, because then you got to keep up with this type of character just to please everybody just watching you. So I think that's why streamers like Kai Sanat chose to not stream so much no more. and just started the university where he can get paid for basically showing people how to stream. I think that is a blessing because when you acting crazy and doing all kind of weird stuff just to get people to watch you, you got to keep up with this character just to make people happy. And I feel like in the process of you doing that, you lose yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you become depressed and not happy because now you feel like, damn, I got to keep up this character to make people keep paying attention to me. I got to keep acting crazy and doing weird stuff on my stream just to keep people paying attention. And then you end up being like, damn, I can't even be myself no more because people are so used to me being this out of control, weird, or over animated, dramatic character. Now I can't just be me. And that's what happens. Then, when you start to mature, God bless you, how you doing? Then when you start to mature and you start calming down and your energy start calming down and you start realizing like, damn, I'm not even being myself, like I lost myself. So you start to find yourself. Then you start losing followers because people don't like this calm, well-mannered, positive energy, trying to teach people how to find themselves and balance their thoughts. I appreciate you, Kid King. I try to teach people how to go inside themselves and be able to stabilize their mentalities because you got so much things working against you in this country. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the economy, politics, or whatever the case may be. When you go to your job, there's corporate politics, you know what I'm saying? Where you climb up in a company and then a specific person don't like that you challenge their ideologies, you know what I'm saying? So you come up with your own ideas. And say, for instance, your ideals surpass your supervisors. God bless you. Your ideals surpass your supervisors or your managers, and then they start actually getting jealous of the fact that you got a better plan and it works better than theirs, and they've been there for 10, 20 years. Then they get upset with you, and then they start doing little things to try to get you to lose your job. I'm blessed. How you doing? I'm blessed. So, say for instance, the manager is in charge of getting the things that you need. Then they stop doing it. All because of the jealousy, because they see that you came into this company and start making changes and it start working, and theirs hasn't been working forever. Then they try to weed you out. They start trying to target you and do little sneaky stuff to just get you weeded out of the company. Or they stunt your growth so you can't no longer climb up in the company. So nowadays, I try to teach people to stabilize their mind because you have to be able to be okay with not climbing up in the company, but having alternative ways to save money and rising to the top anyway. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. One thing about that in particular, when people hear me say that, a lot of people don't believe it because I got an accent. And the majority of people from here is like mixed. It's like a mixed culture. We in the middle of the country, damn near. We the heart of the country. So people from the north, south, east, and west come to the middle of the country, and then it's like a melting pot, a gumbo. So you'll hear a lot of people that might sound proper. Some people got accents, some people don't. It's just like, or you can hear somebody and they sound like they from 3 different places in one conversation. That's just how it is here. So, um, I happen to be one of those unique people in my music. Matter of fact, if y'all haven't subscribed yet, like, comment, subscribe, and go listen to King Thunder. King space Thunda. King Thunder. My new album that just came out is called The Chosen. It's on all streaming platforms right now. I appreciate y'all if y'all do that. God bless y'all. Don't get no better than that. I definitely appreciate it. Um, what I got going on now, I just finished writing my third book. Y'all love it. I got 2 books that just came out. You can click the link in my bio and find it. And that's that. Now back to what I was saying. I try to coach people on enlightening themselves to be able to be cool when things is in chaos. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to like balance your emotions and stabilize your emotions to get through this world, because plenty of things is gonna throw you off. Whether it's a relationship, a friendship. TT, God bless you. How you doing? Things that throw you off. You know what I'm saying? You losing a job, you losing money, or you lose a house. Like, and I'm gonna tell you right now, with the way that this country is, on so many occasions, no matter what nationality or race you are, if you have farmland and a house in the middle of nowhere, and they chose to build a big data center on that land, they'll tell you that you either gotta sell your house or they'll take it in one way or another. Or they're gonna like do some kind of document within the court system to make you lose your property, even when you try to leave it behind to family members after you bought it. God bless you. So, no matter what race and nationality you are, the government does things like this, and it's the reason why I don't have desire to own too much of anything in America, because I know somebody can take it from me after I worked so hard to build it. They also told somebody that they needed to build a train station across this land that these people own for 35 years in Georgia. And if they didn't allow it, they would just take it, basically, is what they would do. Because they feel like the needs of the city is more important than the needs of you as an individual. So, you can work so hard to have a home, some farmland, a compound that you done built in the middle of somewhere, you know, any of these things. And at any given time, they can raise the property taxes. They can lie and say something about some new code that they got. I appreciate your subscription. Thank you so much. They start talking about some kind of codes that you need to meet or you'll be in violation. Kind of like they told my mama she had to cut down her trees or she'd be in violation. So she had an apple tree, a peach tree. You know, we had fruit trees growing in the back of our house, and we can go outside and just eat for free. They made her cut it down because they wanted her to be forced to go to the grocery store and pay for these type of things that's supposed to be free. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is you got to be smart enough to understand like how to find your own peace within this world. If you can't learn how to find your own peace within, you're going to suffer here on this planet. When people die, I'm going to tell you something about that. This skin, I don't value it so much. I do, because God gave it to me, but I don't value it over my soul. You know what I'm saying? My soul is important to keep intact. Yours is too. Because this body got to deteriorate when we die. It's going to leave. Our soul ain't ever going to go nowhere. We're going to keep this soul, but we're not going to keep this body. So your whole goal on this planet is to try to get your soul right and to understand how to keep your mental in the right place, your spirit in the right place, and keep elevating and choosing the light over the darkness. Because when it's all said and done, even if there ain't no heaven or hell, you got the ability to be like, I left a mark behind of being a positive individual that was full of pure love. And I could go around anywhere in this world and show people genuine love and appreciation. I can respect any and every culture of people. And if they don't accept me, I know how to gracefully bow out and get back into my bubble where I go, where I'm appreciated and not tolerated. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all about to see me in the next couple months take a trip to Thailand. But I'm not going for the same reasons why most people go to Thailand. You got so many men and women going to Thailand because they call it cheap. It's not cheap to the people that live there. So people got to stop using that terminology because it's disrespectful and rude to the people that's working hella hard out there to get the pay that they get. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going for is for the growth of my mind, the peace of my mind. I don't got to look over my shoulder and worry about the police doing something to me. I don't have to worry about this racism problem that's in our country. I don't have to worry about too much colorism because Southeast Asia is a mix between brown and light-skinned people as well. I don't have to worry about that at all. As long as I respect the culture and the people, they'll respect me. So that's going to bring me more peace than I can get in this country. Because every job, you got ego, people's pride, you got discrimination, you got classism, favoritism, all of these things going on here. And I feel like when you can reach that point where you can get somewhere like Thailand where everybody gotta show you some respect, whether you find a relationship there or not. I feel like a lot of people go out there just to have fun with females because they feel like, they bring their country's money over there and it's worth so much there that they can get any female they want. And sometimes that's true. A lot of times that's true. But what is it doing to your soul when you go all the way to a country like that just for that purpose? Or when you're an old retired man and you couldn't get a woman here, so you go there just to pay for one, just to feel loved. But it's not real love. Then they get taken for all their money. And then when they don't have nothing, they want to complain. Or they keep on talking about somebody broke their heart. Well, when you lead with money and not your character and your soul, then somebody's going to fall in love with your hand and not your heart. So you're never going to receive no real love if everything is transactional. So that's the reason why these people go through the things that they're going through. Because they go out there and they might have a bad foreigner chick on their side. However, it's not going to last. Whether it's the money that run out or they just feel like it's something better. So you got to look for a real one. You got to look for a woman that already got her life together. A woman that don't mind working. A woman that don't mind having things of her own and not just sitting around waiting on you to do everything. And even if she did, it's best to have like a rural person. Like a person that's humble. One that come from humble beginnings to where she okay working on the farm. She okay doing things together to build. That's the most beautiful thing that you can have in your life. Now, somebody that's always trying to be fly and look good for everybody, be materialistic and all of those type of things, you're going to run into the same issues every single time. But like I said, I'm going to Thailand for peace of mind, respect. The fact that I don't have to be bothered with so much stuff that bothers us here. I don't have to worry about too much of nothing. I'll be able to relax. I'll be able to start my businesses and do good for people. I'll be able to help elderly women and men out there, put food together for the homeless and, the kids. Like, I'll be able to help people in schools and all that kind of stuff. Like, I'll be able to play my part in why I'm in a country and give off positive vibes and be another expression and another imprint so that they can see the good side of us here and us indigenous Americans. You know, they know. See, Southeast Asians know that we indigenous Americans because I went and talked to a few of them and I get my car fixed by some Cambodian people. The first thing that he said when I told him I was indigenous is he mentioned brown skin Indians before I even actually explained everything. He started going into details. See, because when you look at the history of us, even when you look at my lineage, I have my haplogroups on here. And to tell you that my lineage was in Asia, all over Asia for the last 100,000 years. So this is the reason why I always debate with people when they say we African American. That was a label put on us. Because how could I be African American if I was in Asia for 100,000 years and I was in Africa probably before that? So I'm indigenous, not even to America, because this wasn't America before they colonized it. But I'm indigenous to this land through my ancestors. I can say this chicken, vegetables, and rice is absolutely delicious. But as I say all the time, Thai Paradise on Hill Road in Pinkerton is top notch. I'm sorry. Ain't nothing beating that. I'll say this also. My email. You can reach out to me in my email and I'm gonna put it in my bio and I'm gonna start putting it in every one of my descriptions. But if you need any kind of life coaching to keep your mind right as you're going through a lot of things or you lost a family member, I want you to know that people never die. We got souls. These bodies got to go. And when people lose their minds, when they lose a person in their lives because they valued them so much, they got memories with them, it's a beautiful thing to have those memories and keep them. But everything that holds sentimental value to you has to go at some point in time. Whether it's a house fire, a flood, or you die, or you lose it, anything valuable that you get inside of this life is gotta leave at some point in time. So the quicker that you put that in your head and you get used to that, the less things will affect you when they leave, no matter how much you loved it. The quicker you get that through your head, you'll be able to deal with death easier. You'll be able to be less sad when things happen because you just understand the circle of life. You understand the universe. You'll understand that if you lost your mom and dad, you didn't lose your mom and dad. They still around you all the time. All you got to do is speak to them and meditate, listen to them, feel them, get out in nature, talk to them out loud, and let them talk to you back. Because this is just a temporary avatar that we all live in with a soul inside of it. That's all it is. It's got to go at some point. There ain't no point in being sad about something that you know got to leave you anyway. It's kind of like, nature is nature, right? These trees and this grass and this dirt, most of these things is going to be here 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 years from now. So it's like going to a park that brings you peace and then leaving and being sad about it. For what? You can always go back to the park. Now, if it get leveled and it get wiped away, okay, there's more nature around this whole entire planet Earth that you can find peace at. So why be sad about something, that you got to go away from? It might hurt. You got memories there. Like, damn, I remember I used to sit here at this tree and da 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 da. It's cool to have those memories and be a little emotional about it. But don't let it ruin your life or make you crash and burn and feel like, yo, woe is me. And then they start getting you into a depression because you lost this person or something. You got to power through stuff like that because you knew that you had to die the moment you started to live. Some people think that success means everything. So they run around, they work their whole entire lives until they end up dying from stress. They done missed out on so much time with their families and their kids that they'll never get back again. And meanwhile, that kid done suffered the whole time. And sometimes kids suffer even when you got all the time in the world for them. You'll seem like you can't win because you can't never do nothing perfect. The only thing that you're going to do perfect is how you choose and learn how to take care of yourself and take care of your spirit. That's the only thing that you're going to get perfect at, or you should aim to get perfect at. Because not your kids, not your family, not nothing in your whole entire life is ever going to appreciate you the way that you appreciate yourself. Nothing's going to value you the way that you value yourself. Even if they love you still deeply, you love them deeply. Nobody's going to just try to live up to your expectations, and nobody's going to try to be just like you. You can have $1 million and pass it down. The next person might not value that $1 million the way you did. So all your hard work was in vain. Some people will. But then you run into the same problem with this government and politics, to where now the government want to somehow trick your family out of their money, trick your family out of the assets, trick your family out of the land that y'all done bought. You know what I'm saying? And this is stuff that they have been doing for the past 500 years. You know what I'm saying? They've been committing fraud and forgery and getting away with doing it in the court system for a whole bunch of time. And it's never going to stop. It's been happening for forever. You know what I'm saying? Even since back in the 1800s, early 1800s, this thing been happening. So it's never going to stop. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get to your point. Okay, what do I have to do to get myself in a place, to live in a place that's going to bring me complete peace? And at least, if I can't figure everything out, at least I know that I got an abundance of calmness to myself. You got to ask yourself, what does this peace look like? You got to start visualizing the peace. Like, okay, what can I do for this? How can I get this within myself anywhere in this world? And then what place can I go in this world to where I can feel like I can maintain it? And most black people that I've talked to and most friends that I've talked to have chosen Thailand as one of the places that brought them the most peace that they ever could ask for. So, hopefully, before foreigners ruin it, for everybody else that wants to go there for the right reasons, I'm going to try to get there and do my thing. I'll be there in November. I'm going to be posting videos and pictures and everything about my trip. Show y'all what I've been doing out there and what I'm working towards with the people I love out there. And I hope y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Now, hopefully my subscribers at some point is willing to pay the $5 a month just to follow my story, because it's going to get better and better as it progresses. And I'm going to be teaching classes on how to find your peace. I'm going to be teaching online classes. I'll be teaching classes in person even when I'm in Thailand, especially as soon as I learn the language. So I want people to be able to feel encouraged by being in my group chats and my videos and my all of these things I wrote about in my books. Now click the link in my bio if you interested in listening to my music or read my books. I'm pretty sure that you will love them. So I just want y'all to just keep on working towards the goal of humbleness. You know, there's so many people that got all of this money, millions of dollars. They sad, depressed, they going through it. Their life ain't right. They struggling mentally, emotionally, but they got all the money in the world. But they more broken than you. They more broken than a broke person. A homeless man can be completely happy and satisfied with his life. But I will say, just keep your faith, keep your, you can pray to God. Me personally, I'm the type of person that just want to listen to God, listen to nature. I feel like there's so many people around this world asking God for things. I don't want to be just another extra burden that he feel like he always got to do something for, because I'm always praying for something. I'd rather just listen to him and let him guide me to what I'm supposed to be doing, so I don't have to ask for it. The God inside of me can get it myself. So y'all stay blessed. If y'all want to have any kind of one-on-one conversations, I'll try to be as, courteous as I can with pricing, but time is money, and I got a family to feed, and I got myself and goals that I got to reach to, but my goals is going to help other people's goals, and I'm going to be able to pass it forward. If anybody wants to donate after they read my books or listen to my music and feel like it's worth it, there's a Buy Me a Coffee link in my bio. You can donate if you would like to. Anybody that donates is going to get both of my 2 ebooks that I already came out with for free. I'll send it directly to your email. But God bless you. I appreciate y'all. And I'm going to see y'all next time. And thank you for the people that said hello and subscribe. I couldn't thank you more, because even if I had just 1 subscriber, that's enough for me. I appreciate it.